can do.
Yeah.
Hello, Bellydance princesses and princes. I'm Magnolia, and today I'm going to be introducing you to a very, very special guest, ISSAM HOUSHAN. Yay!
Thank you.
If you're a belly dancer, a professional or a beginner, or if you've ever liked watching belly dance, chances are very high that you've heard one of ISSAM's drum solos before. He is a world-recognized drummer. He has been touring with Bellydance Superstars, Bellydance Evolution, and many of the field's top belly dancers. He has a very long and respected career in belly dance and also in rock and roll. And today we're going to be talking with him about his drum career and also any advice that he has to help you with dancing to drum solos, either live or recorded drum solos. So let's go ahead and get started by talking with you about how you got started with drumming.
I was 9 years old and started on my own. Until 12 years old, in Syria, there is one channel only. They have every Friday kids talent. And I was drumming, and there is a drummer, the head top drummer in Syria. And he saw me and he said, Baba, I give you lessons. That's all I got.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Did you freak out when he asked you that?
Yeah, because he's a legend to me, and he chose me to teach me, and I was very lucky.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. It's a really great origin story.
Thank
you. All right, so let's go ahead now and jump into any advice that you have about belly dancers for dancing to drum solos, either live or recorded performances.
Working with belly dancer, especially drum solo, that's one of my top professions.
Yes.
I perform with top dancers around the world. Be on the stage with a dancer, it's completely different when they dance to recording. To be live, you have to be connected to the drummer. As a belly dancer, I will highly, recommend that to talk before to get on the stage with the drummer. If you get a chance, and then how you're going to start your drum solo, how you're going to end it.
That's very important.
And also during the show, during the performing, the drummer sometimes he leads, and organized drummer, I would say, for belly dancer, he let the dancer lead also. Okay. Between. So sometimes you lead and bring her back again, and back and forth. It's like working like a teamwork on the stage. If you want to win the show, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Don't ignore your drum on the stage.
Yes.
Always give it like 50-50, 50% attention to the audience, 50% to the drum. That's how I always like to advise belly dancers. Some dancers, they get really distracted by the audience, and they ignore their drummer. Yeah. Working with a dancer who really like to work with a drummer on the stage, that would make the life easier on the stage. If I see the dancer really wanted to cooperate to work with, I would love to do drum solo.
All right, so that was a lot of really great information for live drum solos, but what about if they're performing to a recorded one?
The recorded music is completely different. They separate that, because if you dance to a recorded drum solo, people, they know that you practice the drum solo, you know what's coming after, and there is no life to it. To me, I always highly recommend, if you really have a drummer in your town, you can hire the drummer to drum live with you on the stage. I highly recommend that. But recorded music, definitely you get better sound, because that's how we did that. I'm a big fan of live drum solo. I highly recommend, if you're a belly dancer, to take rhythm classes or drumming classes. Rhythm for dancers, and also how to drum. You don't have to be really a good drummer, but you need to know what you're dancing to. This is the heartbeat of the belly dance. if you know about what's your relation between your music to this instrument. There's a lot of sound of this drum you need to learn about, so that will take your dance to different level. If you want to keep just like memorizing drum solo, choreograph drum solo on the CD, perform it, you're not going anywhere. So you have to have a solid foundation. Solid foundation for a belly dancer, she has to start with the rhythm. It's belly dancer's best friend. We call it tabla or dumbak or dumbaki. So learn about this instrument. Learn about the dum and the tek and the ka and all of the embellishment on this. Learn about the rhythm. Say it out loud. Break it down, because that will help a lot your career.
It makes a lot of sense. Like everything is intertwined. So just knowing about one part, you're not getting the complete experience, the complete education of it.
Yeah, because
limiting yourself.
Most of the dancers I've seen, the concentration goes to the melody, but you forget about the drum. The drum, it's very important because there is a rhythm changes in one piece of music. You need to know about the 3 count, the 5 count, the 4 count, the 8 count, the 10 count. But if you want to really take your dance to a different level, you have to learn about the rhythms. You have to learn about this instrument. There is 5 or 6 different kind of drums. There is 5 or 6 or 10 different kinds of tacks. There is a lot of rolls. Takes you from one shimmy to another shimmy to use from,
Sure, yeah.
And there is a lot of technique and embellishment on the drum you need to know about the sound. Because when you hear it on the CD, you know the sound, but you don't know what the drummer is doing. But when you study this instrument, you know, okay, he's doing this, he's doing that. Now you know what you're gonna do. So,
yeah, I think that's something we don't normally hear as belly dancers, because as much as we would love to dance with live drummers, they're just very far and few between in the U.S.
Take a lot of workshops, and I hope to see you. Where are we going to see them?
Speaking of workshops, ISSAM is going to be teaching at the East Coast Classic this January in Virginia. I'll also be teaching there as well. But so you can take workshops with both of us.
We taught together last time.
We did. We taught together last time. He did zills for dancers then. But this year I know you do have a drumming for dancers workshop.
I'm doing, yes.
Yes, which is exactly what he just talked about. So if you want to take his advice and then also learn from ISSAM, which I highly recommend, come to the East Coast Classic and you can dance with him and with me.
Yes, definitely. And also I want to share with you about me and Talia on our new CD release. It's on my website, it's on my Facebook, just go there. I would love to invite all of you.
I'm going to link all of his websites and social media in the description box below, as well as the East Coast Classic. You can also learn more about him and find his CDs as well, which I highly recommend, all down there in that